Going to take a 2-second break, just rest our voices for a couple of seconds and let you guys watch these guys tear up the track.
The wheelies this car does. That's all I'll say. Enjoy.
That side. Are they going again?
I've got a joke side. I wrote this joke myself as well, you ready? Why couldn't the documents go to school? Because it was a PDF file. Sorry. I should have done it more seductively for the YouTube community.
We have 2 cars on the line, Stu Ansley
And Charlie Hume.
and Charlie Hume both look very excited to be here
Now,
for our 3rd and 4th place playoff.
we've had a nice shower on that small little break.
Yes,
So-
there was some rain. It doesn't look too bad
I don't
on the
know,
track.
okay? I don't know what the track conditions are. There's only one way to find out, and that's watching these 2 guys go. Look at Stu Ansley with the big flick.
Can he hold on to it? Can he hold on to it? No! Oh, there's cones flying everywhere, bumpers, bits of car all over the track, but they are still going, ladies and gentlemen. Stu Ansley wild off track.
Something's broke there in the back. Oh, I'm missing a tyre, I
he's
think.
missing
Yeah,
a
tyre's
tyre.
gone.
Oh,
Wow.
I feel cheated out of that battle.
Me too, Michael. Me too.
It looks like those drivers knew just about as much about the track conditions as we did, Mike.
There was a lot of damage done in one wheel drop, that's all I'd say. What?
Stu throws it in. Oh, using all the log, desperately trying to clamber onto the little grip that he has inside the track.
The quarter panel explodes into the air.
It just flies over Charlie Hume's car. Yeah, and you can see Stu has absolutely no grip due to that tyre being completely off. Rips the remaining body panels off of his car, chucks them in the passenger side. And we will have Stu Ansley recovered off of the track. He is going to drive off of the track very carefully.
Any voices come into your head and saying about a 5-minute rule, or we're after forgot about it, aren't we? Our sight, our mind. It's always our story.
I imagine he is going to call a 5-minute rule, put a tyre back
For
on
safety
the track.
reasons, he can't start.
Thank you, Mike.
Your safety update. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, we may wait now for Stu Ansley to change start. Because the only battle we've left is the final.
Yep. So we will wait.
Unfortunately, we have to.
We have to wait now for Stu Ansley to get a tyre back on that rim.
So as we see another replay of what happened, just Stu coming down, throwing it in as hard he has all day, but I think maybe the grip levels might have been a small bit different.
Yeah, just a touch, Mike. Look
Just
at
a
it.
small bit. Just see the way cars just spinning, motion. Watch this here, like when he drops the wheel and just boom, quarter panel up in the air.
I'm surprised the gravel didn't get us here.
Yeah, because it literally was right there. I can't believe we're watching on the monitor and it was outside my window. He tried to keep going though, credit to him.
My wife told me to stop doing Oasis. I said maybe.
So,
Not homemade, sadly.
Charlie Hume, we sat there very nervously waiting for the second part of this battle
Yeah.
to recommence.
But he does know he has an advantage.
You can be fairly certain of that. So Stu has a 5-minute rule.
5 minutes from once he gets back into his pit.
Yeah. So for safety reasons, it doesn't start until you're in your pit, ready to go. So obviously we don't start the clock and drivers drive full tilt.
There's another angle. Look at this, Mike.
Boom!
It's just
Savage.
Well,
not savage because his car is a bit wrecked, but
the pure amount of dirt that came up off of that tyre as well exploded the rear quarter off of the car. Fiberglass absolutely everywhere. I'm surprised it didn't tear the other tyre off there as well, to be honest. It does appear to have stopped raining though, Mike. There are people wearing ponchos there up on the bank.
It could be just a fashion trend we know nothing about.
I am usually the last person to find out about fashion trends. Granted.
I get that.
Thanks, Mike.
No problem. We've only one more battle. We're not going to fall out now. We've made it this far.
I just want to say thank you to everyone in attendance here today at Three Sisters. Without you guys, this event would be nothing like it is today. And we've got a huge crowd here, all the way across the top of the bank.
Who've been there since we pulled in this morning.
Yeah, this
literally we pulled in and went. There's so many people on that bank.
The place has been full since we turned up. I mean, I'm not saying we turned up late, Mike, but we might have turned up a little bit late.
We weren't late. We were just fashionably on time. And also as well, while we have a moment, we want to thank all the BDC staff for their tireless work they put in. Without them, these events won't be possible. Our track staff, tower staff, live stream crew. Everyone gives out speaks and forget it, right? So I'm going to try and do this right. The shop crew, the promo girls, Mike and Mike, Michelle. I forgot Michelle last time, she was thick over that. Toby. That's everyone. Our videographer, Chris Classens. Bradley Wallbank, our scrutineer, Bradley Innington, our cameraman. So anyone else you can think of?
Anyone else in the tower, Mike, like our judges?
I said tower staff. They're all
all
There's only three of them. Like we put them under one umbrella and then put Toby beside them to babysit them. But yeah, no, without the BDC staff, these events would not be possible to happen. So thank you very much, everyone, for your tireless work. Just want to run the final, but we can't.
I still want to see the second half of Charlie Human's Hughes battle.
I would still want to see the replay of Matt Denham and Jack Mooney.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
Ah, shit, my bug came off.
I think I hear wee Shoes car driving through the paddock.
I can't see it just yet.
They're a bit around the back, so I'm expecting them to come down there.
Any second now. Any second. Ah, here we go. The rumble.
I can hear the rumble.
The rumble of Stu Adz's car, complete with tyres, lacking a rear quarter, has just rumbled past.
And he's on his way.
Our box we are sat in here, Mike.
Cage, you're in polite. So we have Charlie just getting the gloves back on, getting strapped in, ready to go, and we'll run the second half of this battle.
Stu gonna hopefully quickly warm those tyres up, as will Charlie again. Well, Stu definitely doesn't want to come off the track again. Look at the cloud of smoke coming off the back of Stu Adz's car as he warms. I'd say cooks the tyres on the back of that car. It's really a warming, really more of an obliteration of the tyres
Cooks the
before
tyres.
the run. So this is the second half of the battle here. Now start line marshal adding his personal touch to the repairs in the back of Stu Adz's car.
But we have 2 cars on the line. It's the second half, Charlie Hume to lead. Stu Adsley to chase.
And we finally get the go-ahead, ladies and gentlemen, off the line. Charlie Hume comes in with a big flick. And Stu Adzley is right with him now. Stu Adzley needs to make a point. That transition was ridiculous. So close to the back of Charlie Hume's car as they come down Manji Alley. Charlie Hume in a fantastic line. Nice and wide. Stu Adzley making the dive. He is millimeters from the back of Charlie Hume's car. Gives him a little bit of room to maneuver through the transition, but jumps straight back on the rear quarter. And look at Stu Adzley pushing Charlie Hume around the second part of this track.
Wow. That was Stu Adsley just proving a point. What a chase run, but brilliant lead from Charlie. Just Stu was with him the whole way around, would not let him get away.
Absolutely awesome stuff from both these
Look
drivers.
at this coming through there.
Charlie Hume managing to keep it on track this time around that part of the course. Didn't make that mistake again. Look at this, just being pushed, physically shunted over the line by Stu Adzley. And we will be announcing the results of this battle right here and now, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for both of these drivers. After the show they've put on for you today, as they discuss their thing, but I can say, taking third position on our podium today is Charlie Hume, ladies and gentlemen. And a round of applause for our fourth place position, Stu Adzley. We'll move on to our next battle, Mike.
The
Our
last lap.
final here at Three Sisters. Charlie Hume obviously very happy with that result, Mike.
What made you think that?
So now we have our final. Dylan Garvey versus Jack Mawhinney. Jack Mawhinney, what a weekend this kid's had.
Do you know what would top off his weekend?
Winning?
Beating Dylan
Winning.
Garvey. Beating Dylan Garvey. That's a massive statement to make because, as we all know, Dylan is on fire this year. There's just no stopping him.
But Jack Mawhinney,
But Jack Mawhinney for 2 days.
He hasn't put a foot wrong for 2 days, Mike.
I'm excited and I'm probably going to go silent.
You can't do that, Mike.
No, it's on you now. Off you go.
Well, away they go then. Dylan Garvey to lead out Jack Mawhinney as they come flying through into the first corner. A little bit of a gap now. Jack Mawhinney not quite having the pace of Dylan Garvey as Dylan Garvey drives away, tries to make a dive as they come through the top of Manji Alley. Oh, a little bit of a gap in between the two drivers. He makes a dive now as they come through into the first. Look at that transition though from Jack Mawhinney as he claws it back towards the second part of this lap, just getting a little bit wide there, giving Dylan Garvey the opportunity to drive away from and over the line.
Credit where credit's due. Jack threw everything at that, but just Dylan has a very fast car.
Yeah, desperately cutting the course to try and keep up with Dylan Garvey. Dylan Garvey just has so much pace in that car, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, we'll swap them around. It's not over yet. We have Dylan Garvey in the chase position. Jack Mawhinney now in the lead. He is going to have to pedal this car harder than he's ever pedaled it before, Mike. We get the go-ahead for the final run of the day. Jack Mawhinney now leading out Dylan Garvey. Huge flick from Jack Mawhinney. Dylan Garvey had given him a little bit of room to maneuver, cuts the track to gain some proximity, manages to gain that proximity as they come through the top of Manji Alley. Jack Mawhinney on a beautiful lead line. Dylan Garvey taking full advantage of that. It's a huge dive onto the side of Jack Mawhinney's car as they come through the final corner. Dylan Garvey nudging Jack Mawhinney now as they come to the yes, maneuver break, pushing Jack Mawhinney over the line.
Absolute whopper of a battle from both guys. Jack Mawhinney with the perfect lead run, but Dylan yet again a masterclass in the chase position. You just watch them go all day long, wouldn't you?
Right, we'll get those cars back in front of the crowd for our final decision of the day the judges have to make, Mike.
And it's a tough one.
Look at this, absolutely
unnecessary there at the
just
end.
forcing
unnecessary.
over again. Give them both a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable work from both these drivers. But I can confirm, taking the win today, the first place on the podium, is indeed Dylan Garvey!
And a massive round of applause for Jack Mawhinney. He has fought like an animal for 2 days straight, coming second in the pro class. Cannot wait to see what he's going to do next year.
Unbelievable stuff. So we are just going to look at our championship standings and find out who won our pro championship, Mike. And I can confirm that's our qualification results. That's not our championship results.
I think we can confirm who our champion is.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. Can we just get the top page?
There we go. And Dylan Garvey takes the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Followed by Stephen McConnell. In third place, Tomas Kiley. In fourth place, Stu Adsley. And in fifth place, Jamie Stanton. That is our top five.
Absolute season. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. And that is it from both Mike and Mike.
From the mics, we're going to love yous and leave yous. Thank you very much to everyone. It has been a pleasure to do this season. We'll see yous all soon.
Bye.
Drifting can be the most demanding motorsport in the world. My name is Jun Ming. The high RPMs required to keep my tires spinning and rubber burning are brutal on engine oil. That's why Lucas Synthetic Oil Stabilizer was formulated for performance on the track and the highway. Lucas Synthetic Oil Stabilizer keeps my power on for split-second decisions, making every shift and turn count. When it comes to my engine and engine oil, I give it every advantage with Lucas Synthetic Oil Stabilizer.
Link ECU produce standalone engine management technology with a range of products that allow you to unleash the power of your engine. Acting as your car's brain, our ECUs control electronic fuel injection and ignition. A magnitude of sensor inputs and outputs ensure your engine exceeds your expectations. Built-in safety features guarantee engine protection, and data logs keep you informed on its performance. Smoke your tyres and not your engine with a world-leading Link ECU.